Welcome to the June episode of What Month Is It? Hosted by Tammy from Happiness Created, co-hosted by Miriam from Craft with Miriam and Cindy from Z9 Design, special guest host Bree from Bree's Arts. Links will be in the description box. Roses are the flower of the month of June. I adore roses. These are some gold medal roses that I currently have blooming in my garden. And these are called Mr. Lincoln roses. They are extremely fragrant. So let's dig into DIY number 1. This is inspired by a craft from our very own Cindy at Z9 Designs. For this DIY, I have several bunches of Dollar Tree roses, a Dollar Tree round mirror, pearl trim from Hobby Lobby, and a little bit of antique white from Apple Barrel. First, I need to disassemble this so I can add a bit of my antique white paint. In here so that my flowers don't look so odd with black inside this portion of the mirror. And I'm just using my small pouncer. I found these at Dollar Tree, a pack of 3. They come with different sizes. Once my paint was dry, I popped the heads off of my roses and then cut the little nub that held them onto the stem so that I could get them glued to the perimeter of the mirror. I've nearly got 3 bunches of roses glued down. Now because I snipped the bottom piece of the stem, sometimes the roses come apart. So just add a little hot glue. And put them back together. No big deal. And here I am placing the last rose. I didn't end up using the full 4 bundles of roses. This last rose was the only one I used from the 4th bundle. So with all of my roses added, I'm going to take some of the leaves and snip them and add a few intermittently around the outside of the mirror frame. And these leaves also are really good if you're making faux strawberries. They work excellent as the tops. Then I moved on to adding my pearl trim around the inside, and I worked in small sections, adding a little bit of hot glue and then adding the pearls. And once I was finished adding all of my pearl trim, then I assembled the mirror back together and added some hot glue to make sure that it would stay in place. And then just for an extra added bit of sparkle, I took 3 little extra rhinestone stickers I had and just added them to a few of the leaves or the petals, excuse me, and that was it for this. I love this mirror. Let me know, what do you think of it? For wonderful DIY inspiration on a budget, please check out our host, Tammy with Happiness Created, our co-host, Miriam with Craft with Miriam, and Cindy with Z9 Designs, and our special guest host, Bree with Bree's Arts. Their links will be in the description box. For DIYs 2 and 3, I'll be using these ceramic stickers I found at Dollar Tree, a ceramic mug, and tumbling tower blocks. Okay, so I found this 4-pack of ceramic stickers in the Crafter Square area of Dollar Tree. So I'll pick Dad is a Champion and attach that. I found this mug at Dollar Tree as well. Super easy Father's Day DIY. You can have your little one pick out the one that they want to put on the mug for Dad. I mean, if they're going on the ceramic, I'm sure they would go on like a glass, like maybe a beer mug or an Ups glass. And just that simple. And you got a Father's Day mug. Okay, so using these Father's Day stickers again, I'm going to take 12 tumbling tower blocks. You're going to have a set of 3 vertically and then set 3 horizontally next to that. Underneath, you'll have 3 more horizontal and then 3 more vertical. So every section will be different than the section that's next to it. Use a bit of wood glue and you'll have something that looks like this. So I'm going to cover this in some Snow White apple barrel paint. Okay, so I have an assistant. He's going to write his name on here. Okay, go ahead. Start right here. Make a K. Good job.
Okay, Mommy, can you watch TV now?
Yes, you can. Okay, so I'll choose this sticker to go here. And cover this with Mod Podge to seal it and protect this beautiful signature. Adding my dishwasher safe Mod Podge, and additionally a cork backing can be applied to this. I could not find mine, so I didn't add it to the video, but Dollar Tree does sell adhesive cork backing, and since there are 4 of these stickers, you actually can make a set of 4 coasters or maybe 2 coasters and 2 different mugs. There's different varieties, or just use this as a plaque to sit on Dad's desk or a table. I love the way these turned out. Of course, I love the little coaster. It's like a beautiful little time capsule to capture when they are just learning how to write their names. Tell me, what do you think of these? After the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, not all enslaved people were free. Freedom finally came to the last of the enslaved African Americans June 19th, 1865, when some 2,000 Union troops arrived in Galveston Bay, Texas. The Army announced that the more than 250,000 enslaved Black people in the state were free by the executive decree. This day came to be known as Juneteenth by the newly freed people in Texas. For Juneteenth, there are 2 flags that are used, a red, white, and blue flag. This is intentional, meant to show the formerly enslaved and their descendants are free Americans, and a Pan-African flag with red, black, and green. For this DIY, I have a t-shirt. I've placed a towel inside so that it doesn't stick to the counter and none of the color bleeds through. I have an image for Juneteenth that I printed on PPD paper. I purchased this on Amazon, and I will have it linked in the description box. Okay, of course, when you're doing a transfer, you have to have your image mirrored because you flip it over. And when it transfers, it comes out the correct side. So for this, you have to use heat, and I don't have a heat press, so for the iron, you have to run your iron over your image just to initially melt it, and then you hold your iron down for about 3 minutes on each section until it's completely transferred. Okay, so not all of the color came completely through in the transfer, but vintage look is in, and I'm still gonna rock this on Juneteenth. I don't have a link for this. This was not a free download, but I do have a link for a Juneteenth word search and a coloring page for kids. So both of these will be linked in the description box, and I hope you enjoy them. And here's another look at my other DIYs in this video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the playlist. I'll have links for all of the hosts and for these free printables in the description box. Have a wonderful day. God bless you.